Hello there, fellow composers. In this video I want to show you how you can decrease the impact that Logic Pro has on your system, your CPU and especially your RAM memory usage. There are a couple of different ways how you can do this, and we will begin with a bounce. So here we have a couple of different tracks and they're all play similar or the same thing like this. Let's say I finish composing and writing down music for the violin shorts. I'm happy how it sounds, and now to decrease the load on the system that all of these plugins that I will now turn on will have, each time when I play this track I will do bounce. So you can click here, right click on the track and then bounce in place. Pop-up option will appear and I will leave this all as it is. You can change if you need. You can see this source, what you want to do with the MIDI track. If you want to leave it as it is, just click here. If you want to mute or delete, you can do these things here. Everything else is going to stay the same, and I'm going to click OK. And now if I mute this, solo this one, you can see it will play with all of the plugins that I had, but now I cannot control the plugins because it's already written, printed out. And that is the best way how you can save some memory or RAM memory and your CPU usage. Just bounce in place. For example, if I don't want to do this, I'm not finished with composing, you can do something else. So you can freeze, right? So if you click here, track header components, and go to the option where it's freeze, here it is, you get this snowflake that will allow you to freeze the track. So just by clicking and then clicking space, the process of freezing will begin. If you want to select more than one, you can just click and drag below. If you want to deselect, click and drag above. And then you can select multiple tracks. Now we're going to select only this violin short track. And I click play. Freeze process begins. And now you can see the plugins on the left side are all like a little bit faded. This means that I cannot use them. You can see plugins load as needed. All right, so that's why they're frozen, right? They're froze. So if I want to use them, I cannot, but still I can just unfreeze and have them all back up and running. I mean, they're all running right now, but the computer is not using the memory needed to process the sound. So if I play now, it's gonna be the same result, just a lot less load on your computer. So that's option number 2. You can turn it off again if you want to hear. I can unfreeze, and you see here I got access to my plugins and I can use them back again. So that was freeze. That's gonna be it for this short video. Use the options as freeze or bounce to decrease the load on your computer. Stay tuned because the more videos are on the way.